What's going on, everyone? It's Steve here at the DJ Lab, and look what just popped up an hour ago here. We've got the new Rane ONE MK2. I'll call it what it is because we have people over on the side here talking about this thing being maybe it's a mixer, blah, 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 blah. It's not a mixer, guys. If it was a mixer, it wouldn't have pitch bend buttons and key adjust on it and key sync. So we know for a fact it is not a mixer. Put that rumor to rest. This is the Rane ONE MK2, and that's all it is. They've added the acapella and instrumental buttons because we all know Serato 3.0 beta has stem separation now. And you can use the pads, so you can pick one of your pads, like the roll or the sampler or something like that, and have them turn the vocal melody, drum and bass lines on and off. And then underneath the other four pads, you can like echo out the vocal, and you can echo out the instrumental or do a vinyl break on the instrumental. It's really cool stuff. And then, of course, the one thing that you've seen if you've been playing around with Serato 3.0 is up in the corner of it, it has a little on screen. You can either click acapella or click instrumental, so you can jump back and forth very quickly. Well, figures, of course, these guys would turn around and pop these buttons onto a controller. Now, is this going to be a reason to run out and buy a Rane ONE MK2? I don't think these two buttons alone are going to be worth the trouble, to be honest, because I've been using it without these two buttons, and it works great with the pads. I don't really need those buttons. I can map something in the future if I needed to. Are they going to make bigger platters? That's debatable. Who knows? I don't think so based on this picture. If it was a bigger platter, I think you would see a little bit more of it. Depends if it's a bigger controller. But if they do that, they're going to screw all the guys that bought cases for the Rane ONE. So I don't think they're going to make this big giant Rane controller, but you never know what's going to happen with these guys. The other thing people are talking about, is it going to be 4-channel? No, I don't think so. I wish it was, because with acapellas and having instrumentals, having an extra 2 channels would be great. I'm doing it right now on the Prime 4, and I'm making way more use out of my 3rd and 4th channel than I ever have before in my life. So 4 channels would be good, but don't hold your breath. Other than that, you know what? Everyone in the group here, this is the official Rane Facebook group. You know, they're asking when is it going to come out. Everybody's loving this thing. Because, like, look, it's already, you know, in an hour, 885 people have liked this thing, a bunch of comments, a bunch of shares. This is going to be the new big thing, I guess. Everyone's going to be ranting about. People mention about the pitch fader, if that's actually going to be sitting on the top of the unit like a Rev 7. I kind of doubt it. I don't think the Rev 7 was a super popular controller. I've got one sitting here for sale right now. Nobody buying it. Nobody jumping on it. I think the fanboys who wanted it bought it, and everyone else was like, no thanks, I'll keep my Rane ONE. So yeah, that's all I can say about it. If you have any more comments or questions, feel free to drop them below. And I think the release on this is going to be November. If I had to make a guess, I think you're going to hear about a November release, because I think that's when, if all the beta tests go fine, I think Serato is going to release around November as well. Should be some interesting times around Christmas. Maybe Santa will bring you a new controller. Talk to you all later. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the alert button for those who have subscribed. Thank you, and keep coming back to get more news, tips, and tricks. Talk to you all soon.